What is going on, everybody? I don't even know what date it is. It's a Monday. It's in October. It's probably been about a month, I guess, since I've probably spoke to you last again. Getting pretty bad about that, aren't I? There has been a lot going on. So I'll just start out, I guess, with, like last time when I took my little break, nothing like bad has happened. I'm still trucking, still in business, and at the end of all this, things are going quite well, to be truthfully honest. But I've just been, for starters, the lack of videos, I've been home for going on 3 weeks now hauling corn. So I've still been working, still been doing stuff, but between driving a truck, running a grain cart and a tractor, back and forth and all over this place, I have befriended one of my viewers. We speak quite a bit off through Facebook and stuff, and as I explained to him, it's just really hard to carry a camera everywhere you go. I'm trying to cram in, as much harvest time as I can, as much, basically trucking time and, family time, all that stuff in, 7 days. Like I usually am, but now you add the harvest to it. And so, traveling sports on the weekends and going places and doing stuff like that. I just, like I said, I don't have the time to take the camera with me. And for that, I apologize, obviously. But this is the video I've promised you. And so we're going to talk about what's going on. As you've seen previously here before I started talking to you, I did sell Zach's truck. And the reason that I sold Zach's truck is because he quit. There was not an outing. There was not a dispute. There was nothing like that. It was just simply he did not feel that trucking was the right fit for him anymore, I guess. Did I see it coming? No. Am I upset about it? No. I was disheartened, I guess, was kind of the thing. I thought we worked well together, and like I said, it was nothing personal, nothing. I didn't upset him, he didn't upset me. He didn't just drop the ball on me, quit, walk away. He gave me a notice. The plan was I was actually going to sell his truck anyways to purchase another truck from a gentleman that I've actually already purchased a truck from years back in Nebraska. And that was the plan. It was a 386 Peterbilt instead of a 379, but it was all stretched out. It had a brand new cat motor in it. And we both agreed that that is definitely something that we could get behind. We thought it would be a really cool, truck to add to the fleet, something different that you don't see every day. But in the meantime, he had, like I said, decided that it was not for him anymore, and so we decided to part ways, totally amicable. I think I said that word right. So he went on to do his thing. I don't really know what he's doing. We've kind of stayed in contact, but obviously we're not talking on the phone every day and doing stuff like that. But like I said, there's zero hard feelings for him. I wish him 110% the best in life. And I appreciate all the hard work and effort that he put in the 7 months that he was with me. So, that being said, I sold his truck. It went to Pennsylvania. It went to a wonderful home. A gentleman by the name of Travis bought it. I'm sure it's going to get some shiny things added to it here and there, and it'll be well taken care of. It'll be pulling a tanker. So for any of you out there east, keep your eyes peeled. You may see it. You may run across it. So thank you for... thank you to Travis for it was smooth business, good deal. Ecstatic I sold you the truck. I hope it treats you as good as it has treated me the last year, and hope it makes you a boatload of money. So it's out there. I haven't bought another truck yet to replace Zach's because I can't find anybody to drive right now. I tried farming out the position when Zach quit. I had no luck. There was nobody that was wanting to do basically what it is that we do, and I am willing to kind of change my business model, if you will, to an extent, to try to accommodate somebody. But at the end of the day, this is what I like to do. I'm not saying it's for everybody, but this is how I choose to run my business. So I've kind of stepped back. I still want to grow. Oh, there's an airplane. Squirrel. But I seen the shadow coming across. I was like, hey. And anyway, so I still want to grow my business. I still want to add more trucks. I still want to add, more trailers, do all that stuff. That's still my end goal. But at the end of the day, I think right now it's best that I just keep the one truck. If I was approached by somebody that I felt, kind of like Zach, I had wanted to buy another truck before I'd met Zach, but Zach and I really sat down, we ate dinner together, we talked, we said, hey, I said, this is what I'm looking for, and he said, this is what I'm looking for, and we kind of tried to make that work. Zach was, a tester for me, to kind of figure out what it was like having an employee. And I know I didn't make all the right choices. I know I didn't make all the wrong choices, but at the end of the day, I tried to put his, well-being before mine, because at the end of the day, having a truck sit with no driver is of no value. It's a truck payment, and, basically becomes a maintenance nightmare. So I tried to put, basically his values before mine, and I would change some of that a little bit, but I think I did fair about that. The other thing is I was in the process of looking for a couple trailers as well. That didn't really pan out either, because even having sold the one truck, I was, going to try to have two trailers, maybe rent one out, do something like that, try to, I guess, kind of keep the ball rolling, maybe bring on a leased operator or something like that along those lines. That didn't work out, so right now we're one truck operation again. Like I said, everything's going good. I haven't worked for 3 weeks purely because I come home to be home a little bit more with my kids. It's kind of a breakthrough the whole year, as if I haven't had enough of those already this year. But it's just a change. It's something different. So that's why I'm here. That's why I haven't been trucking. As you can tell, I'm sitting in my truck. I'm cleaning it out right now, which is actually going to bring me to my next topic. And pause for dramatic effect. I'm cleaning it out because I sold this truck too. It wasn't accidental. It wasn't really on purpose. As you know, I'm helplessly addicted to trucks. If you have been a viewer of mine for the last year, one of my earlier videos, I sit down and I talk and, kind of put a slideshow together of trucks that I had previously owned. Well, a truck had come up for sale that had caught my interest. And I got a wild hair because I'm home and my mind goes like a ping pong match. And I go, I want that truck. And I put my truck up for sale. The only way that I was going to be able to move on another truck was to move this truck, there again. Not that I can't buy two trucks. I didn't have a driver for two trucks. And I thought I would like to drive that truck over this truck. Well, I had eons of interest. Phone call after phone call after phone call, text message after text message, Facebook message, Facebook message, loads of interest. And long story short, I had 2 or 3 deals that I don't want to say fell through. They just kind of basically came to a stalemate. One guy called me up and goes, "Nah, I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Thanks for your time, appreciate it." Another guy goes, "Yeah, I don't think I really want to spend that much money." Da 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 da. Well, Thursday night last week, I got a phone call, and this truck that I was interested in, which I knew was not going to last very long, had actually sold. So, within the span of about 20 minutes of getting the phone call telling me that the truck had sold, and contemplating in my mind, I said, okay, I'm going to keep this truck. Not a big deal. I love this truck. This is a great truck. There's nothing wrong with this truck. I'm going to keep it. I don't need it. And that's that. So before I could get the post taken down off of Facebook, another gentleman reached out to me and called me from Arkansas and basically started the conversation off with, I want your truck. And I'm like, okay. Heard that before. I'll tell you what. You make me an offer that I can't say no to. I'll give you till tomorrow. You're the last guy that I'm pricing it to. And if you basically make me an offer that, not basically, if you make me an offer that I can't say no to, you own the truck. He'll be here tomorrow morning to pick it up. So I'm on the hunt for another truck. The good news is I'm home combining or harvesting. I'm driving the black Peterbilt that you've seen in some previous videos that is actually not here. It's actually parked in a soybean field somewhere about 20 miles east of here. And so probably be hauling soybeans later. But all that being said, this truck is sold. He wired me a cash deposit Friday night, so the truck's been on hold. There's no reason in the world this truck should not sell tomorrow, and I will be officially on the hunt for another truck. That being said, I do have my eyes on one in Colorado, one actually just like an hour north of me, and a couple other ones. So we are looking, not that I'm trying to copy like Super Trucker Dan or anything, because he's kind of gone back and forth through a couple trucks, and obviously so have I, but I'm addicted to them. It just keeps things new and fresh. I did not intend on getting rid of this really any time at all, but it's happened. So that's really what's been going on, the changes, all the stuff that's been happening. Like I said, at the end of the day, all that's really good stuff. Nothing bad has happened other than, like I said, I lost, Zach. Zach decided to seek other employment. So other than that, everything else is good. Home life's good. It's great being home. I love seeing my kids every night. And, some days I wish I didn't drive over the road. But anyway, I'm going to continue cleaning. I've got another secret and surprise that I do want to show you guys. So we're going to do that here in a few minutes. But Another change that I wanted to real quick talk about, and this is just come to me in the last week or two here. As far as the channel goes, like I said, I'm obviously not posting 2, 3, 4 videos a week or a video every other day or something. This, like I said, is purely a hobby for me, something that I can do. I've talked for 14 minutes now. Probably a quarter of you are only going to watch this whole thing, but this is a hobby that I enjoy. I think I'm actually going to change my channel name. Obviously love Peterbilts. It's really all I've ever owned. I've always been associated, with a Peterbilt truck of something. But to me, I've said the name in my head I don't know how many times these last 3 weeks of being home, and maybe it's just me overthinking. But I'm thinking about a channel change, or a name change for the channel, just to kind of, I guess, better describe, what it is the channel represents. Because most of what I do is talking and trucking. To me, I feel that Mr. Peterbilt 379 kind of is imputing that, yes, I drive a 379 Peterbilt, but I think it kind of is throwing out that, I guess that's kind of, like, oh, there's a 379. I don't know. That's in my mind. I'm a head case. Probably should be locked up, in a straitjacket. But, so I'm thinking, you kind of know me. I'm an older school guy, but I'm thinking about going with the name Trailer Truckin'. From the old saying, you're going to go trailer trucking. That's just what I'm thinking in my head. So, we'll see. We'll see. But anyway, I've talked long enough here. I'm going to finish cleaning the inside of this truck out. I'm going to take you outside. I'm going to show you a surprise that I don't think any of you seen coming. So let's hope that you're surprised. So thanks for watching thus far, and I'll show you the surprise here in just a second. That was a bad way to end it. Okay, and here comes the surprise. What a cool old truck. Standard hood. Be a good candidate for a nice clean restoration. I'm sure if this whole thing could talk. Oh, the places she's been, the people she's seen, and the stories she could tell. Surprise! All right. There is the big surprise. What we have here is a 2010, yes, you see it, Great Dane, 53-foot, stainless steel, 10-2 spread axle reefer trailer. That is probably one of the most exciting things that I've ever unveiled in my life. I am absolutely over the moon with this trailer. That being said, I haven't hauled a single load with it yet because I literally bought it 3 weeks ago and came home to harvest corn. So, real quick, you can probably see it. We're just gonna touch two things before I get ridiculed, I guess. It is an 11-year-old trailer. It has a few flaws. There's a little crease there. There's a little crease here. And where's my other one? Right here. There's a crease right here. And you can see at some point in its life, somebody had backed into it, or one of the previous owners had backed into something. Other than that, this trailer is spotless. Absolutely spotless. It's a 10-2 spread. It's got dual dumps on the axles. It's got a rear dump, a front dump, and check this out, the most exciting part. We've got a lift axle. Oh yeah. That. Now it needs a little bit of work. There's a wiring issue in the electrical box up there that we're gonna have to do some work on, but that is it. That is the surprise. It is equipped with a Thermo King SB210 unit, SB210 Plus, my bad. You can actually see here that I have the unit on. I have a set temp right now of 55 degrees. This box, and I mean, you can see the sun's out, you know, high up there, it's sun. You know, there's a little breeze, but it's about 70 degrees and some change. This box has been turned on for 20 minutes, and it's on cycle century, obviously. The box, or the unit, has not cycled one time since the original fire up and shutdown sequence, which is actually, let me turn you around here, which is actually phenomenal, I mean, for an 11-year-old trailer. And I'm gonna show you here in just a second exactly why that is, and this is a huge key reason as to why I bought this trailer. First and foremost, I wanted it. I absolutely wanted this trailer. I have been wanting one since I sold my Wabash last year, and the market's crazy. Everybody and their dog wants exactly what I just bought, and I'm so thankful and so blessed, really, to have found it when I did. The guy that I bought it off of took phenomenal care of it. The guy before him took phenomenal care of it. It was a blessing that I found this trailer when I did. And I'm, like I said, gonna show you right now basically the main reason that I bought this trailer. Now, oh, the wind is catching the door. Here we go. Real quick, we are gonna, now the reefer will probably kick on since I opened the door, because it will heat up. So, real quick, I'll show you. You can just see exactly how spotless, I mean, the whole trailer is. There's no creasing, no rub marks or anything over here. It's the one spot on the passenger side that we have, you know, the issues. Also, another thing, this has the large airbag suspension on it. And I'll show you here, I've got a couple spare bags in the trailer, single air tank, pretty fresh brakes, shocks all the way around. Need to put a little POR or something on the frame. I literally just noticed this. I have no idea where that came from. But yeah, you know, just little TLC touches here and there. Let's climb into this bad. Oh wait, yeah, sorry, the airbags. I'm a squirrel today. Yeah, basically these are like airbags off of a flatbed. So when they're inflated, they're like this big. This trailer, I haven't loaded it, but it rides phenomenal. So, without any further ado, first and foremost, another reason I bought it, interior lighting. What an amazing addition that is going to be, unloading at 3:30 in the morning in some of these places. What an amazing addition interior lighting will be. It came with a bulkhead. Not that it's not a dual temp, it's not a dual temp reefer, obviously, but it came with a bulkhead. 2 load locks. I had like 3 or 4 in the bed of my pickup I needed to put in. We have our own trailer now. We can put our load locks up. It is gonna need a new chute eventually. the square that was cut here. He used to haul frozen stuff out of Texas in the front, like 8 pallets. And then he would put some dry stuff back here in the rear. So he would bulkhead it from here back, and then that was where it would recirculate. So pretty crafty idea. Anyway, just look at these white walls. Like the asylum that I came from. Look at how clean this trailer is. I mean, this is why I bought it. This is 110% why I bought this trailer. I mean, you know, it's got a little bubbly here and there. That's to be, you know, expected. It's 10 years old, but you couldn't beat it. I mean, I probably paid, well, let's put it this way. How do I want to say this? I paid market price for what the market is right now. I could honestly probably turn around in this market and sell this trailer and make a pretty good chunk of money. I'm not going to do that. And I promise you that because I haven't even worked it yet. But I love this trailer. And here again, like I said, it's like 70-something degrees. The door's been open for 3 or 4 minutes now, and this reefer unit still hasn't kicked on. That's how good a temps this trailer's holding. I have zero intention of getting rid of this trailer for a very, very long time. And if I ever think or talk about it, hold me to it. Because I know my wife will, but you do the same. So anyway, I'm going to climb out of here. As you can see, you know, stainless doors, 7 lights across the header, or the rear header there. Just a nice, clean old trailer. One little dent here, I guess, I meant to show. But that's it. I mean, don't mind the license plate, but it is licensed, registered in my name. It belongs to TNT Transport LLC, and it is going nowhere. So, that being said, guys, I'm going to cut this video off. I will touch back base with you here in a little bit. The guy that is actually coming to buy the truck just called, and so I'm going to have to call him back. But here's a little look of the truck and the trailer. So, the reefer unit's getting ready to fire up. We'll kind of watch and listen for that. Oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. I thought it was the key, the ignition turned on in the truck for the interior lights, but yeah, there you have it. The reefer, that truck won't be pulling it, but there's the new reefer. Eventually, my intention is to actually, whatever truck I wind up with, is actually paint the railing to match the truck. So we'll see what the next truck is that we wind up with, and we will have a hopefully matching setup here within the next month or so. But keep your fingers crossed, because I still got to find another truck. So all that being said, I'm going to cut you short. I've got to make some business calls, clean this truck out, and I will talk with you guys in a little bit.
Bye, old